Okay, what's up? So, I decided to make a video today because I want to touch bases on some things that's personally going on in my life. At the end of the day, at one point in time, I was experiencing things. I didn't. I was going through financial hardship. We're just gonna put it like that. I had. I have three beautiful souls that come out of my body that I kept in my life for a while, you know. And once I didn't have anywhere to go, the state swooped in. They took my children. They wanted to try. One thing about me is I don't let nobody beat me up. I don't let no situation let anybody have control over my life. So I feel like this. If I'm in a situation to where I could be in control in some kind of way, then I'm gonna, if I have a leg to stand on and the tools that I need to win a war, then I will fight a war. You see what I'm saying? And basically, if I have the tools that I need to fight a war, then if I lose this said war, then I lost fair and square. But if I don't have what it takes to go up against a certain, you know, certain people or demons or whatever the fuck, because a lot of shit goes on these days. But if I don't have the tools that I need to go to war, I humble myself. So me humbling myself, thinking of my kids and knowing that the things that I wanted them to have in life, I couldn't give it to them. And one thing about it is, once you get to the lowest, say for instance, okay, if I have somewhere to stay and I have my kids and I'm struggling, that's fine, because I have a roof. I have the necessities in life. Necessities in life is clean water, food, a bed, you know, somewhere, especially for children. Like adults, you could be homeless and run around and go from here to there and do what the fuck it is that you need to do and still maintain for yourself. But as far as a person who have children and you running around from pillar to post, if you don't have family or you don't trust your family is dysfunctional and shit like this, and you know how you grew up with your family being in control of your life, and there's no way, like, past my dead body, bitch, you can't even get them if I die. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I look at people like, okay, if somebody raised me and I end up not being shit, and the motherfucker that raised me ain't shit, then that's a cycle that I'm willing to break. And even though my desires of having things and trying to be on a certain level in life, at that point in time, like I said, I had ended up with nothing. So if I have nothing but I have 3 kids, and then the state is constantly pounding me, I'm not going to be pressured to just throw my kids to a family member if I know these family members didn't raise me the way I should have been raised. So basically, I've done good for my child, because my child, he's in school now. Well, he's always been in school, but he's of age. He's like a teenager, and he's in school. What teenagers in the hood that mother is homeless and struggling, or mother is because I'm not on drugs, but I'm gonna use that as a scenario, because either your mother on drugs and have a place to stay, you struggling, you're a dropout, you sell dope. Your mother don't have a place to stay, you struggling to keep clean, you drop out, you sell dope. You see what I'm saying? I put everything into play, and at that point in time, it's like, okay, if I cannot raise my own children and I don't trust my family, and it's not for selfish reasons that I don't trust them. I don't trust them because look at me. You see what I'm saying? Look at me. And I ain't saying that in a bad way because I done ran across a little change and I done did my thing in the streets and I done did my thing in corporate and I done had money and I done, you know, I did good. You see what I mean? But it didn't last forever. At one point in time, I did fall, and I have to try to climb up. And so this is what I'm saying. At that point in time, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, I had to climb out of a situation, and I wouldn't have got as far as I got if I would have fought the state to try to get my kids. And basically the whole thing, they was going to be really trying to figure out, like, not that I'm this child mother. They was going to see that, oh, she's his mother, but she lives in a shelter. Oh, she's his mother, but she's on disability. Yes, she's his mother, but this, that, and the third. And therefore putting a weight around my ankle and throwing me pretty much in the sea, knowing that I'm going to drown. Not even giving me a chance to swim, you know. So basically, like I said, I don't like letting anything control my life or control my situation. So here it is. After they had got my kids, I left that situation. I didn't plan to leave them forever, but I started to work on me. And like I said, she calls me with all this crazy shit and get mad. You are not his foster mom. You're not his mom, bitch. You're a foster adult. First off. And I'm not going to ever say that the next bitch is my kid's mom. That's another weight on me. Bitch, will you want to throw that on my shoulder? Or you think I'm going to allow you to be his mom? Because you're not. Really, all you is a foster adult. And you have your reasons as to why you do what you do. And then want to tell me about what you spend on my child. You talking about Vans. Bitch, he wears Vans. Fuck Vans. I would have my baby in Jordans. I have my baby in Nikes. Like, you talking about Vans, like Vans is wonderful. Fuck Vans. I don't wear Vans and I don't wear Uggs. Because Vans ain't no good and Uggs is ugly. So I'm not, you can't tell me nothing about a fashion contest. And then you can't tell me nothing about what you provide for my child. Because the government also give you a certain amount of money to take care of that kid every month. Not to mention probably help on your rent, help on your bills. Talking about you make $200,000 a year. Bitch, as a foster adult, bitch, you get benefits to be them kids' mom. You are not their mom. You are a worker. Bitch, you work for the state and you love when bitches lose their kid, and it doesn't matter how they lose their kid. You want to take, because these kids that go into foster care, sometimes they end up being NBA football players. NBA basketball players, NFL football players, musicians, motherfucking Fortune 500 CEOs, and you know, if they are guided and treated correctly and not neglected, you get me? And they do what they can to down talk that biological person, because they feel like, oh, I'm spending all this time, I'm raising this child, this is my child, and they shining in the light. That's like some sickening bullshit. Bitch, you're sick. You are sick. Because some people drag their kids through the struggle and let their kids end up being drug dealers, homos, people who robbing people who smoking drugs, people who, you know, and some people say, you know what, I gotta do what's best for mine and send him or her to where they can at least go to school. You know what I'm saying? At least go to school. But you don't expect you don't expect to send your kid to these people, and these people is fucking doing shit. Like, he started to reach out to me. He's 16. 2 years away from being 18. I could not talk to my kid. I haven't talked to my son really now for about up until the recent time when he called me. I really couldn't talk to my son up to like 3 or 4 years before I talked to him now. Because when he left, he was only like 10 or 11. And it's like, I didn't know my child when he was a child, but at that point, in them years, I had not even seen him, not even seen his face. So, if I'm being deprived of the things that, are rightfully mine, because rightfully that's my son, and biologically, under God's ordained and God's will, that's my child. Like, bitch, I ain't gotta argue with you. I don't gotta argue with you, because, bitch, if I didn't make the correct decision, then my child could be somewhere on crack, or my child could be somewhere selling dope, or my child could be somewhere with AIDS, or not saying that he can't. Those things cannot happen where he's at, but those things are not happening where he at. And most likely they would have happened if he was with me, because I was living, my living situation was not up to par. So, I'm not going to make a long story short, because this is really real. So, at one point in time, I did say, you know what, I ain't tripping. I'm not going to let the government put shackles and chains on my feet to gain control over my life, to tell me where I'm going to be, how I got to be, and what time to come. So basically, I always get rid of things, people, places, and all this that try to have too much control over my life and have the power to hurt me. I've never been a dummy, and I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So then, finally, I get a job, my housing coming, and I'm just doing me, and I'm like, okay, now I can start reaching out to the social worker. By the time I start reaching out to the social worker, because mind you, my kids in California, I'm in New York, and we all from Texas. So I have to have traveling money to get there, and go to court or see my baby, and then have money to get back home, because I did end up with an apartment, a job, all that. And so now I'm gathering what I need, bitch, to battle. Like, you see what I mean? To battle for what's mine, because I'm not taking what's the next, bitch. Like, that's my son. I pushed that baby out. I had that baby. That birth certificate got my name on it. And that's your fault that you couldn't produce him. You know what I'm saying? And now you feel like because you are an employee of the state to foster adult children, to be a fucking babysitter until they're 18. Like, I don't give them no fucks or cares. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. And at the end of the day, I gotta be strong for me. So if you can brainwash my child to try to tell my child something about me, and then he push me out for the rest of his life, it's like, okay, you've already been gone. The people who you need to blame, you need to evaluate that shit. And then you talk to me when you completely become a realist and you're actually intelligent. Because one thing I know, people can brainwash people and they'll know they telling you the wrong shit. But they don't care, because they want you to be in their control. They want you to be there for them. They don't give a damn about nobody else. It's like, okay, this mine, fuck, realistically, this is the situation, or realistically, that's the situation, and this is how really things go. And instead of sitting down saying things to where you take no sides. I didn't take her side, and I didn't take his side. And I don't need the bitch to take my side because I did what the fuck I had to do as a human being and a responsible adult who steps out on faith. Get me? I ain't gonna hold nobody back. I'm not gonna hold no one back, because if I don't have what it is to take to give you what you need, then I can't. Who am I to not give you a chance at life? And who am I to guide you down the wrong path and not have any kind of conscience as to what's going on with my baby? You know? So I say this to say,
addiction,
you know,
and the brain.
I'm gonna tell you in another video about how this lady approached me. And look, my kid, he got my number and my little cash app, and I have a plan to send him money a couple of times. But really, I really can't afford to send him money all the time because, like I said, I got Social Security disability. I live by myself. I have to take care of myself. I don't get no benefits to take care of this child, even though this child is mine. But I will reach out and extend my hand when I can. You get me? Because the only person who owe him anything at the age of 16 is the bitch that get benefits for him. The bitch that carries him on their income tax. You know, the bitch that's getting mad buku bank to take care of you. The fuck? That bitch get paid to take care of you. She's an employee, and she can never not say that the state don't give you enough to take care of them kids. Even if they give you, they don't give you no $600 for no kid, no whole kid every month after they told this kid from his kid's family. That's just like living in the shelter. They give you like $2,500 a month for one person. So we're going to say roughly around, maybe she gets $2,000, $3,000 a month for one child. And he wearing Vans, bitch? I don't have time for the bullshit because I'm not a foster parent. And if I foster adult, because bitch, you're not the parent. You're an adult. That's your job. You're being paid to be somebody's parent. So how you their mom? How do you their mom? Their mom do not get paid. The actually mom who spit that baby out, she get $200 a month.
And so I want to be very clear about that.
And that's including food stamps. Give me if she don't have a job to take care of that baby. So at the end of the day, watch who the fuck you talking to. I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman, and I got a whole lot of motherfucking sense. I am more intelligent, more realistic, and have more common sense than a lot of bitches that got degrees and so-called make $200,000 a year. Bitch, part of your $200,000 that you work is being a foster adult. Because you're not the parent, you're not the mom. And as I go to do something in my day, because I'm not going to take up too much time, I'm watching the clock. I've been on right now for 20 minutes. So I'll be back with part 2 to actually speak about how this bitch came for me and what this bitch said to me and how I'm looking at her like, so now you telling me something about what's going on in your house after you so-called says you was his mom or his parent. So if you're a mom or a parent, then you know how motherhood and parenthood go. I don't have to persuade your son. I'm all the way in New York. He texts me, I tell him to go to school. He texts me late at night, I tell him to go to sleep. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bitch. And I don't give a fuck what's going on in your house. Don't bring your problems in your house to me, because he only texts me and say hello. He only texts me and say I love you. He only texts me and say hi, mom. Like, really, that bitch. And you got the motherfucking nerve to try to, like, are you jealous? Take that up with God. You take that up with God, bitch.
Or watching
Because I
too
didn't
much,
appoint
or
me
watching
as
it in
his, as
secret.
his mother God
Well, it's
did.
that computer slam. The minute someone walks in
So
the
thank
door,
you for
it's that
tuning
phone
in.
jerked
Remember,
away. No,
like,
you need to
subscribe,
at, it's that
share,
where the spouse feels
and
like,
get at me.
wait, what are you looking at? I don't understand why you're taking it away.